Officer Joseph Bogard. In September 2017, Columbus officers confronted Timothy Davis at a convenience store over multiple arrest warrants. When he refused to comply, the officers beat Davis till his pants fell off.
Put your hands behind your back. I'm not doing no this. You ain't complying, bruh.
6 officers finally pinned Davis to the ground face down, but they continued to punch and electrocute Davis with a taser. By the time Davis was cuffed and arrested, he could barely walk and had to be dragged away and lifted into the police van. At the station, Davis was carried inside to be charged and booked. Davis' assault was so brutal that when he appeared in court, his face was still busted up and he couldn't walk. Davis suffered kidney failure and had a couple of broken ribs. A cell phone video of the assault went viral and the community was outraged.
I'm fighting for all of us, black, white, brown, poor, Muslim, Christian, it doesn't matter. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
That video was horrible.
So we're giving you 7 days to explain this video to the citizens of Columbus.
Investigations do take time, unfortunately. We don't have everything available to us at the moment. 7 days is a stretch to get an investigation done.
But it wasn't just because of the excessive use of force, it was because of the shocking comments one officer made over his body camera.
What are we tasing for? Why don't we just choke the life out of him?
I think they did for a while.
Good.
That's the voice of Officer Joseph Bogard, and that wasn't even the worst thing he said that night. While paramedics looked Davis over, he began gasping for air and calling for help.
Oh, stop it.
Not only did Bogard brush it off, he laughed and made even more shocking statements.
Then maybe you shouldn't have fought like an asshole.
I can't breathe, sir. Help. You got the probe down?
Yeah, it's exhausting, but I'll try.
I'm a little aroused at this, Davis. Just so you know. He's one of those guys that I'd have to choke him.
Yeah.
You'd have to put him out.
Yeah. No, I got a
couple. You have to fight him. You have to choke him. Yeah. No, I'm gonna real armbar you, and then when that still doesn't work, I'm gonna choke the life out of you. And then while you're drooling on yourself.
Bogard hadn't even been there during the takedown. He'd only shown up after the arrest, but this talkative mouth landed him in hot water. Bogard was suspended.
The officer's been relieved of duty, taking his badge and gun away from him until we know whether or not those comments reflect the type of behavior that he exhibits out there on the street towards our citizens.
As for Davis, he sued the department for excessive use of force and won a $225,000 settlement.